night, I left the house. My father didn't want me, I just ran. I ran as hard as I could, under the infinite expanse of the beautiful sky. I ran for an entire day and night, but never got tired. Eventually, I found myself in the mountains. There was a small rice field and a girl. She was about my age, standing there, alone. She was about my age, standing there, alone. Her name was Yuda. We decided to live together in the mountains. She had a habit of talking from morning until evening. Thanks to her, I learned that people see the world in many different ways. She had never heard of seeing through living bodies as if they were transparent. She made me understand why I always felt so estranged from other people. I was like a kite whose string had been broken. But she held on to me. Many years later, we were married. It was nearly time for her to give birth. I set out to summon a midwife. Along the way, I met an old man traveling. He was rushing to visit his son, who had been fatally wounded in battle. I delivered the old man to his son and decided to summon the midwife the next day instead. As night fell, I hurried home, but by the time I arrived, Yuda was gone. There are those who will not hesitate to trample upon beauty. For 10 days, I just sat there. Eventually, a swordsman appeared in pursuit of a demon. He encouraged me to mourn them properly. My dream was to live a quiet life with my family. We could live in a small house and sleep side by side. I could be close enough to see the faces of my wife and child, close enough to reach out to take their hands. That would have been enough for me. But even that did not come true. Demons exist in this beautiful world. So I became a demon slayer. Those who hunted demons always existed, but none of them used breathing techniques. So I taught them. The swordsmen called Hashira were already strong, but when they used breathing techniques along with their original sword forms, they improved much further. The core expanded rapidly. When demons killed my brother's subordinate, he too became a demon slayer and lent us his strength. Soon after, I found the demon's progenitor. And in that moment, I knew I had been born for the purpose of defeating him. He was overflowing with violent intent. He resembled magma erupting from a volcano. He boiled and seethed as if to consume everything.
I'm no longer interested in swordsmen who use breathing techniques.
He possessed fearsome speed and a long reach. I sensed even a single scratch would kill me. For the first time ever, I felt a chill down my spine. In that moment, I completed my sword forms.
The completed forms! Even the 13th! I want to know! Teach me!
The man appeared confused that his body wasn't regenerating. He was supporting his severed head so it wouldn't fall, but he couldn't reconnect it. What is the value of life to you? He didn't answer me. He just looked at me. I glanced to the demon girl with him. She didn't attempt to help him at all. She looked hopeful. I decided to finish off the man before dealing with her. But when I took a step forward, I heard the sound of teeth grinding. His body burst open with incredible force. Of the 1,800 scattered pieces of flesh, I cut more than 1,500 of them. However, the remaining pieces were too small. I suspect enough escaped to recombine. As I stood there, the girl let out a cry. When I had calmed the girl, she spoke to me in a rush about the man. Muzan. She was relieved to be temporarily free of his control due to his weakened state. I asked her for help defeating him. She was hesitant at first, but agreed. Her name was Tamayo.
Tamayo? That girl was Tamayo?
Soon after, my comrades informed me that my brother had become a demon. I failed to defeat Muzan. I allowed Tamayo to escape, and my brother had become a demon. I was banished from demon slaying.
But it wasn't your fault, Yoriichi.
I think I was born with special strength for the purpose of defeating Muzan. But in the end, I failed. Because of that, many more people will die. And that pains me.
I can't speak. So many things happened to Yoriichi. I don't know that I can find any words to offer. My ancestor Sumiyoshi might say something, but I want to do something. He came here because he's deeply hurt. I need some way to... I know I'm in the middle of a fight. And Yoriichi died hundreds of years ago. But I hope that his heart found peace. I sure hope he felt content in the end. It's time for a Taisho-era secret! After Yoriichi's death, Muzan came out of hiding and eliminated all the sword wielders who had learned sun breathing, causing the Demon Slayer Corps to fall into disarray. Yoriichi's brother, Michikatsu, killed the master at the time and presented his head to Muzan. After that, the Corps kept the master's residence in stricter secrecy, and the Kokushi were established. We've come so far since then, and the time is finally here to defeat Muzan! Next time on Episode 4, Sorrowful Love.